Hello, this is Dean Phoenix here with episode 8 of my Bioshock Infinite 1999 mode Scavenger Hunt playthrough. I hope you've been enjoying so far and continue to do so, and would you kindly like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I will continue with this episode. Thank you.
That's not it.
Certainly is.
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 Try again.
All right.
Hold on.
Here you are.
Booker, we've got to stop that.
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly
Booker,
it.
hurry.
It's not.
It is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Here.
I love the
No, you try.
Luteces, they're so funny.
Stop
They're
it!
probably the most brilliantly written character.
Stop it! You don't know what
Here
you're
you are.
doing!
Ha! There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were
Yikes, he
correct.
spent
The
all that time
instrument
trying to get
was
the
not.
airship.
One needs both to get his attention.
Oh,
Did you know how to
such a
sing to
pretty
him?
game as
He will
well.
take you where you need to go.
Well, I think it is for a console game. Right, cool. So now we're going on to
We are
Emporia.
Where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Well, there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Well, you could try a
Perhaps you should ask
cage.
the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course.
Of course.
Well, at least they left the piano.
Yeah, and what good is that? Just give it away. Oh wait, that was his point. Silly me. Right, so
That's Comstock House. We're gonna find him. We should start there.
got a loot fest now.
Bugs populate.
Quite a lot of money to get around here as well, and this is the first part that you can get the upgrade for the recoil decrease, which is very useful if you do plan on making use of the repeater, which I do, and have been doing in fact. So right, so we'll leave these things here because it can be useful to nip back. The next little fight is quite intensive. Okay. So we're going to grab all this stuff, not go too far forward there because we don't want to trigger the encounter just yet. Okay. A monocle? What am I going to do with that? Right, so here we've got a couple of other things available. The heater is really good when you're on Clash in the Clouds, but you don't get enough ammo for it unless you're using like Scavenger Vest, and really you want to use the ammo thingy one instead, the one that gives ammo advantage, so that's a problem. Shotgun damage boost is very good and quite cheap, so we'll go with that. So if you try and stick to like 3 or 4 weapons, 4 is quite a lot, so I'm sailing a bit close to the wind with 4, but I'm not going to get a lot of the I'm not going to get the last shotgun upgrade, so that's the shotgun fully done, and I just got that really expensive recoil decrease for the repeater, which to be honest you can live without, but I'm making quite a lot of use of the repeater at the minute, so it's useful like that. So there's 2 ways I could go about this. I could I think what I'll do is I'll take some out with the sniper rifle first because there's a lot of enemies here, and then afterwards I will come back for the volley gun and use some of that. Right, so well, that went down pretty quickly. So yeah, we really need to make sure that we've got sheltered life here, because you want to use that medical kit all the time. Make sure that an enemy is possessed pretty much all times. Oh, failed. Messed that one up. So like, if you get hit, run down, grab a medical kit from sheltered life, and then try and get the guy possessed, one of those dudes, the beast. Right, so once they're possessed, you're absolutely good to go. So you can just grab this stuff, try and snipe some folk, or you can just start charging into people, which is good as well. Quite a few of them have the burst gun, and when they use it, it's good, but when we use it, it sucks. So you just have to be careful with that. those dudes with the burst gun, when they use it, it's alright. When they use it, it sucks. So you can sometimes see where they are because the mosquito will show you, because they'll start shooting them like that.
It's not too bad.
Right, cool. So you can either do it like that, or you can do it as I showed. My walkthrough has some really good footage of me doing it the other way, where you just charge in and annihilate everybody. So that's pretty cool as well. So you can do it either way. But yeah, sniping I guess is a little safer as long as you keep possession on them, so that they're getting distracted. And getting that guy with the hailfire and getting him possessed is the main thing, because the hailfire is really dangerous when they're using it against you on 1999. It's very dangerous yourself. It's a really good weapon, but it's like a slightly different version of the volley gun. Obviously it's the box version, but it's there's a lot less ammo about for it. So I'm sure there was another wallet or something on here. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah, you can't really rely on the heater or the hailfire, I find, in a 1999 scavenger hunt playthrough, so don't bother. Right, mosquito gets taken out pretty quickly. You can see how these people are all using repeaters, so if you wanted to use the sort of charge in and mess people up method, which is very good with charge aid, and you absolutely can do with blood assault, then you want to probably use the repeater, and you can take up a ton of rack up a ton of deaths with that, and also then restock the repeater ammo, which is why it's one of the good ones to use if you are on a playthrough that's not the way you've not been doing the gear farming and money farming, so your resources are restricted, as they are more likely supposed to be. Ah, there you go. I knew there was more money about it. I'll nip back out for that lockpick afterwards.
Got me books. He was my friend.
Friend?
Until
Yeah,
I
friend.
grew up. Because he was my warden. He was just Comstock's pet. Just like me. All
Right.
yours.
Right, so here is another one of my strongly recommended upgrades,
It ain't easy to settle it down.
which is to get undertow aid. Increases number of enemies you can pull in at one time. Absolutely
This is
brilliant.
in our hands, isn't it?
Locked.
So
Elizabeth?
Seems easy enough. Ready.
okay, so some heater ammo there. The heater's really strong, but like I say, it's extremely short range, and you'd never get any ammo for it, or virtually never get any ammo for it, so it's difficult to recommend. Oh damn, I just lost some salt. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so it's difficult to recommend using the heater, especially because it's not got the cheapest upgrades. If it had like super cheap upgrades, then maybe, you could use it situationally, but not really. Oh, Elizabeth pointing out some gear for me, that was nice of her. Angry Stompers, not very useful.
You hold on to this.
Thanks, will do. So, shotgun there. I'll just nip back out here to grab these lockpicks. Because might as well if they're there for the taking. Where are they? Are they under here? Nope, under this one. Lockpick, rather. I can't leave stuff like that alone. So you have to bear with me. Right, that's that one. And we are going this way. Nice little bit of money there. Always good. Always keep an eye out for wallets and the such like. Right, so now you can do stuff like this, which is well good. Repeater's always good for stuff like that. That's when it's only got the 1 damage boost, so as you get more damage, as you get the extra one, it becomes even more powerful, and it's very good for standard enemies. And there's a fair amount of ammo knocking about for it most of the time as well, which is why I like it. Again, I could nip back outside and grab the repeater ammo from those as well. There's not really much need.
This prophecy was nice. I don't think anyone can realize the future. Do you?
I saw something once when I first got here. A dream. It was New York, larger than any New York I ever saw.
Both of the tears here are really useful, so get that. And the Patriots really damaged by the water and electricity combination as well. So it goes down pretty quickly. I think Elizabeth tried to chuck me some salts, but then combat ended. Another telescope there, if you want to get the telescope. Try and pick up all this stuff. Right, okay. There's probably some salt somewhere that I could double back and get if I was really bothered. In fact, I think I will do because I believe I also there was like a 25 by the machine I could pick up, or did I grab that already? I can't remember. Well, we'll see. Bear with me, folks. This is a scavenger hunt after all. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, and a lockpick, cool. Didn't realise that.
Here's some cash.
Thanks! Okay, cool. Oh well, a bunch of stuff I missed there. That was a good job I doubled back for that, really. Not very good scavenger hunting, was it? Anyway, that's that bit all sorted. Carbine, machine gun. Right, okay, now we're good to go. So, not giant balloons. Love this bit as well.
Can you open this?
Give it a whirl.
Why is there just random wine there?
Done.
Okay, so nice little bit of repeater ammo. We're full on health. Sweet.
I just realized who those two are. They
Sniper rifle.
she invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a
giant
fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But
Love
thing
that line.
is,
Don't know why, it
Hawk
just
said
makes
they
me laugh.
disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they
Love this.
I was going to have told you. they'd
Portrait?
come.
No,
The subjunctive.
that's
Self-portrait.
not the subjunctive.
I love Lutess, they're such a brilliant character.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have.
Had to
They
have.
seem to want to help.
They seem
Or
What's
the fact that we sometimes.
finish each other's sentences?
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
It'd be odd if we didn't.
How
He's
do
not
you
wrong.
suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you.
after I figure out the floating city.
Sniper rifle ammo.
Come on, Comstock House is up ahead.
Full on that, that's really good. A lot of volley gun ammo, which is cool because the volley gun is extremely useful for the next bit. Oh, I love the volley gun all ends up, to be fair. Ah, that was wine. Dang no. Oh, waste of salts for no reason. Okay. Anything useful around here? Not particularly. I like carrying the crank gun just because, like I say, it's like free ammo basically, because you get it every now and again, but it's nothing you need. There you go. Back to full on salts there.
Wasn't he?
I'm stuck? Yeah, I think so.
Why lock me up?
I'm guessing you didn't want to be killed. Maybe you had something in the works to make you agree.
All those down. Cool. Don't get any new upgrades yet, I don't think. Let's just have a check. Nothing else we really want until you get the maybe the shock chain one and return to sender. Return to sender is amazing, so I'll be getting that. But yeah, for the rest of them we're good until we get to downtown Emporia, I think.
Okay.
Right, so
Ready.
50, so we don't want that yet. Hailfire. Right, cool, so we've got full hailfire as well. Hailfire's pretty useful. Which do I want to use up? Yeah, I'll use the hailfire, that's cool. Again, not really common enough to warrant buying any upgrades for. It's amazing in Clash in the Clouds when you can have it every round.
Want to hold on to this?
Yes, thank you. Cool. Grab that. Oh. Blood salt just gave me all of the salts back, so I don't have to go and use that 50 salt yet. Another wallet there. A couple of lockpicks around here as well, I think, if I remember. A few things to grab. Got a box phone coming up, and then there is one of the coolest and trickiest fight areas in the whole game. I did try and use it, try and do it with Winter Shield, but to be perfectly honest, I think it's much easier with the regular Blood Assault, even though there are like places to grapple up to. I really feel it's better not doing that and just going the regular Blood Assault route. Right, so that's a $1 bill. Are you going to try and save your volley gun ammo for the minute? So I'm going to try and avoid using it just here. You could pick up the heater if you wanted to try and use that. Let's live a little, shall we? Otherwise we're never going to use it. So I'll come back for the volley gun in a little while. Well, little while it'll be. I'm only going to use it for this one encounter. So what do we want? We want Undertow and probably Bucking Bronco, to be honest. But I'll get one possessed first. So we open this automaton.
Okay.
Get one of the heater guys, and that's really useful. And then drag a few in with Undertow, and then just keep firing these things about. Hailfire is so fun. Oh yeah, that doesn't work on the. Doesn't work on him. Ow! So we're gonna. Right, and then I'm gonna float him up, just so that I can run and get my other weapon. Because slight problem is that it doesn't work on him, the heater. So you can't use the heater on him. Don't try.
Lock needs picking.
Because it doesn't work. So, right, that should be them sorted. Okay, so we'll get the health back from the fireman. Try and find where he landed. Oh no, I already got this stuff from him, so that's cool. What's that? Right, okay, so I'll use up the rest of the hailfire in the start of this next fight, and then I'll grab something like the repeater or the heater. Heater, repeater, heater. Or I could just grab the heater there. Heater's pretty fun. Does massive amount of damage. Very useful.
I found some
Right, so
money. Want
found
it?
some money. Right, so what we want to do here is, you really want Sheltered Life. Sheltered Life is brilliant. Blood to Salt if you're going with that, and Vampire's Embrace here because I don't have Overkill. And it will serve us very well anyway, because it can be very useful to get that little bit of extra health here. So there's this big area that you know, having a fight in here, and you'll see what I mean. Burst gun there, but burst gun sucks. Uh-oh. Right, so what you can do is you can drag the Patriot here, and then get the combo damage on it, which is absolutely wicked and very useful. And then when you've done that, makes everything a little bit easier. And there's a volley gun tear as well, so we can use that to aha! Now I've got Sheltered Life, which is why that's really good. And I can use charge for that, and then I can swap. I can swap for that.
Great.
And make good use of the heater whilst we're here, and then swap that for the repeater. And I've got just enough health left that I can get another kill, and then when I do that I'll make it a melee kill if at all possible. Where are the rest of them? There we go. And this is why the repeater is really good for the fight in the box, because you can very quickly get the rest of it back. And the problem here is going to be that I don't have enough health left. So I'll just wait for my shield to regenerate. And that's why you need to really get Urgent Life if you can. So Urgent Life, Sheltered Life, and get down that way. So then I ran out of salts a little bit, so I'm going to be scrambling just a touch. So I think what would probably be best is if I run around the side, and then I can use Winter Shield to get round there. So just bear with me 1 second. I have to take a phone call. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, so got a bit unlucky with Blood to Salt there, so we're going to have to run back this way. Right, and that's why Sheltered Life is so good, because that's going to give me time now to run up to this hook, get Winter Shield, and then run back over here. So this is why Winter Shield and Sheltered Life make things a lot easier a lot of the time. So we're going to run in here. You can... Oh, I got some salt. That's all I needed. So just going to take him out like that. And we can get another pickup from here, which again triggers Sheltered Life. And you get the Tesla coil. And just wreck everybody like that. Get a bit of repeater ammo, which is cool. And that's everybody taken out. So yeah, the combination of a bit of cover, I could have switched back to Urgent Care, but a bit of cover and letting you get back to this tear here is really helpful. So make sure you do that if you're getting a bit of combat there. So that is a really dangerous area. It's very easy to die there, as you can see, because I almost did. And you'd think that using Winter Shield would negate all of that, but it doesn't, because it's such a high jump from the floor right up to the hook when you bring the hook through the tear, that when I was experimenting with it just to recommend the absolute easiest way of doing it, I actually found that the Blood to Salt way was a little more consistent and give you a little more versatility, because it can be so difficult to actually get up to the hook, because it's all the way up there. So while you're jumping up, you can sometimes not trigger Winter Shield, and you actually end up getting hurt worse and losing health, and then having to make it back and use Sheltered Life anyway. So yeah, very interesting. Anyway, a few other things that you want to grab here. Just collect this stuff first. And again, like I was saying about the repeater, really useful to have it. in those kind of fights, because whilst it's normally quite a small capacity and even relatively small carrying amount in reserve,
Got it.
it's still really, really good when you're looking at the fact that you can get it because the enemies are using it all the time as well, and so I find that really good. So, okay, that was an awkward time for a phone call. Anyway, we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. Right. Not going to head back to the Salty Oyster Bar yet, because we want to just go back when we can get returned to sender.
Go ahead. I'll be fine.
Grab this now. Left that salt really, but never mind. Polygon ammo there, always helpful. Scavenge everything. There's also this tear, which if you run out of polygon you can obviously open and stock back up on, which is very useful. I'll leave the rest of it until after I've completed this area so that I have polygon for going into Emporia, because Emporia is one of the areas where you can actually run out fairly easily. So as long as you've got full salts here, you can use undertow, and because I've got undertow aid,
Child's play.
you can drag both these snipers down here, which makes it tons easier. Shoot to kill. Great for snipers undertow. So you can use that. Okay, so that's one way. You don't want to go there just yet. No new upgrades yet, but the next area has the all the upgrades available, and that's where we're going to be buying everything else that we can afford, and then probably pick up a few of the others later in the game as we get more money, because you get a ton of money in the bank area as well, the bank of the profit. That's always good. Got a bit of coffee there.
It's locked.
I'll give it a whirl.
Okay.
Ready.
Oh dear. I hate when you get electric touch because you've already got the DLC version that's better, but never mind. Get these cigarettes for that little bit of... I was going to say Eve then, but it's not Eve.
Check out downstairs.
Alright. I love how he's just walking down the stairs and Elizabeth's running past him. What? You're dead. So are you. Get dead. Cool. Health back from that anyway. Locked there. Cool. Load of money, good stuff to get there. Make sure you grab all of that. And then... we need to play this Fox one.
The bastard snuck in while the Vox was shooting up the place and took my girl. Got her locked up in the Salty Oyster, his hidden closet. He keeps all his treasures. Just need to hit the button under the register to open it, but...
You don't want to mess around with those heater dudes. Who are you shooting at? Get down. Right, cool. Alrighty. So now we just got to clear out the last couple of areas. See if we can get any salts from these good folk. 4 people. Couple of coffees. Couple of enemies around here. Take one of those over. Where's the other one? Pull the other one in. And weirdly, they carry volley guns instead of hailfire. So that's an odd little thing, but there you go. Cool. Take those out. Still at full health. I've already been in here, yep, because that safe is cracked.
Give me a second. All done.
You die. Yeah, stop. Okay, so I'm gonna grab all those dudes. I think these dudes have turned up outside already, but we'll just go in here first and get return to sender. I love return to sender. Might actually be the best figure. It's so understated, but it's such a good figure. I've pretty much free protection all the time. You should never really die now after you get returned to sender, sent for less, which is the first upgrade. It's actually shockingly powerful as well.
Really? We just risked our lives for a bit of tiddling.
Sure did.
Mission?
I think I knew her. Worked at a bar on Houston Street.
That you did.
Okay, no, actually that might be the funniest line. Right, okay, so that's everything there. Okay. Okay. Decent pair of boots. Although, if you got Skyline, you're already getting
Found some money.
Winter Shield
Here.
already, so not really a big deal.
Appreciate it.
What else? Bit of a grim bathroom. Okay, so all full on rockets, just in case we need those. Yeah, might as well just use up the rockets actually. I don't use them that frequently going forward. Okay, so that's taken care of. Right, now we just got to do a real quick scavenge and get everything back. Make sure that we're full of as many things as we possibly can be, including volley gun and sniper rifle if there's one lying about. If not, it's very easy to get a sniper rifle in the next area anyway. So try and top up on some repeater stuff as well. Carbine, not the sniper. There's a 50 salt back here, so we can use that. Just to get tip top back on there. Grab that hail gun hailfire in case you need it going forward. Crank gun can be useful as well. Might as well take that. Then we'll stock up on volley gun after the tear, and then we're sorted. So for the next area, I don't believe we've got any enemies here. So we're going to go with spare the rod, which I must have just gone past. Oh, that's ammo cap. Winter shield. Oh, I stuck with winter shield. Oh well, never mind. That's cool. And then, yeah, brittle skin, vampire's embrace. We'll stick with those. So we've got everything there. Love it. See if we can get some repeater ammo back actually from up there, because I was full when I went back there before.
Down here.
Yep, nearly full up on repeater there now. That's good. I really like the repeater, as you may have figured out. Already got this stuff. Make sure we're full on health, never hurts. Sniper rifle. Alright, and we're all full. Okay, so that should be everything.
Pass through. We won't be able to return.
On we go! Gotta love Emporia.
Can you open this?
It's a simple dual dial lock. My book said most fools keep the combination no more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools. This might be it. Why are we
Right.
so keen on lockpicking and code breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
And I won't be locked up again.
Roll. Screw you, Songbird. Oh, it's kind of cool at the end.
Elizabeth.
Okay, so talk to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, you...
Promise me.
I
Sorted.
will stop him.
This is so good.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
Oh,
It won't come to that. All right.
So thank you as always for watching, and would you kindly like, comment and subscribe, and I will be back with the next episode shortly. Thank you for watching.